Okay, Wednesday, 20th of August, 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know, glancing shots in life, relationships, business, etc. etc. Glancing shots. Now, a glancing shot is, let's say, a bullet, for example, something that comes at you, it bounces off, ricochets at an acute angle, sharp angle, and away, or or because the shape, it just gets bounced off into another direction, obtuse angle, far and away behind you. But the damage done is minimal. Scratches, cuts, extremely basic, next to nothing. More visual and cosmetic, but internally unaffected. Now that's the kind of mental strength we need to develop as men in life, business, money, relationships, you name it. We could argue develop thick skin in a sense of whatever happens out there in the world, something over there, over there, you name it. It bounces off us. It comes at us, boom, ricochets away. But bounces off and goes in a direction, doesn't matter where. But we are left with next to no or minimal damage. Meaning we have got thick skin that we don't care what happens to us. We care in a sense of, damn, that's not supposed to happen. Back to square one, so to speak. But not in a sense of things don't fall apart. We have redundancies built in, backup plans, emergencies, second line of defense, 10th line of defense, fallback, reinforcements, plan B, plan C, plan Z, you name it, and alternatives. But it doesn't affect us, you could argue, here, and here. So heart, mind, and soul, to be a little poetic, but very poignant. It doesn't discourage us. It doesn't destroy us, the heart and the soul. It doesn't cripple us, the sense of the mind, attitude, the strength, on the offensive still, as opposed to, maybe a little flinch. Whoa, it happened, a little speed bump, but in the long term, we look back and think, wow, that happened, very nice, and it's worth laughing about, or I remember that time, or in some very subtle way, you think, wow, I'm so glad that happened, because that difficulty made me who I am today, in hindsight, a blessing in disguise, we could say. But we've got to be careful not to mix blessing in disguise thinking with copism, in a sense of it happened for a reason. Things happened, we have to go with it, run with it, push forwards, onwards and upwards in life. That's important. Always be growing, always be learning, always be pushing onwards and upwards. What I've noticed with my Spanish, for example, on a rolling 6, 12 month, 24 month basis, my Spanish has grown and changed a lot. You compare my Spanish today compared to, say, 20th of February, wow, it's changed quite noticeably. Compared to a year ago, almost night and day. 2 years ago, night and day. And that's powerful, because as we get stronger, mentally, emotionally, whatever else, these challenges of life that come at us, in whatever form they may be, they just glance off us, and we can overcome them quicker, easier, effortlessly, with less effort. And the frictions of life become smoother, let's say, so we just achieve our goals easier because we can handle bigger problems. And that goes into the realms of the comfort zone, in the sense of the more you have done in the past, physical things, financial things, you name it, the easier it is to do more stuff. What I noticed with my work, for example, when I first started, the first, say, 10 or so clients would be difficult, let's say difficult. But when it comes to the 100th and 1,000th and 10,000th client, it'd be easy, just go right through it. I know the process, I know exactly what to do, no problem, click, done. Powerful, very, very powerful. And we need to apply that to all aspects of life. Again, financially, spiritually, emotionally, physically, you name it. Develop thick skin in life. Be emotionally strong. I did a video about this as well with regards to emotional discipline and strength. Very, very powerful, very important. And that's going to be perpetual in life. Even in relationships, things go wrong here, just glances off us and we disregard it, because even then we could say, at a micro level, 5-10 minutes after the thing happens, we've grown. And then we can say, well, I know compared to then, 10 minutes ago, and even I've had that at times, I've learned a lot since then, or learned something substantial, so I can now be even better, now apply it. Powerful. It's a very, very powerful way to strive through life. It kind of reminds me from X-Men. I think the character is Colossal. I can't remember. I can picture him. The X-Men, the one with the big metal head here. He just barges through walls and just punches right through it as though it's nothing. Just going right through all these challenges and obstacles, pushing. Amazing. Juggernaut, that's it. Juggernaut, that's the one. Okay, Juggernaut from X-Men just goes through walls as though it's paper. Powerful, very, very powerful way to push and strive through life. But otherwise, Adrian's Daily Vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.